favorite episode of My Little Pony has been reacted to, and I'm going to react to it. Shout out to Little Shy. Let's begin.
In the Dragonlands, families make Moltres leave home.
See ya!
It's a stone scale. It isn't magical or anything like the Call of the Dragon Lord.
Spike sure is getting a head start filling out that callback quota. The crush on Rarity, Pee-wee, Zeccora's potion snafu, Big Spike, the Tattleworm, and Hydra. These are all relatively normal things to reference, but they're...
That's a lot of Rarity X Spike. Where is this going? Like interspecies relationships, does that exist in the wild?
There was zero reason to take the time to clarify that pimples aren't magical.
That is what we call a pimple. You're going to experience this when you get puberty.
3-in-1 sin for the gross up close-up, a near-miss pimple popping, and this weirdly detailed undulating rock claw.
I can't get that image out of my eyes. The pulsating talons, that just weirds the shit out of me. Why are you pulsating the talons? These birds. I'm going bird watching in like a few minutes.
For collectively giving Rainbow Dash's Nasty Patty Pie a run for its money.
3-in-1 sin. No, that's gotta be winning 1 in 3. Why are we getting close-ups of a... Why are we getting close-ups of a pulsating pimple?
Oh, precious pants.
The mere sight of Spike's acne woes reminds Rarity of one of her client's relatives.
But it's just a breakout. It's not the end of the world.
Basically, what moms tell you about puberty. And then my mom proceeds to, like, squeeze all of my pimples and get the juice out of it. Like, what? That's an invasion of my privacy. I didn't consent to that.
Trust her, Spike. She was there.
My lecturer.
Don't worry, Twilight. This is a Spike episode, not a Twilight episode.
All the shade thrown at Spike episodes is crazy. Also, Lesson 0. We gotta talk about this. It is New Year's Day. We don't celebrate New Year's Day without talking about Lesson 0. Why you got a bird nest on top of you, Twilight? You look like the upcoming evil Twilight. We gotta make a fanfic about that.
Your lecture doesn't turn out to be important or meaningful at all. Spike wants to get away from others due to his embarrassing condition, so he chooses to loiter in one of the most heavily trafficked areas of Ponyville solely to fulfill the school's product placement obligation.
Shadow Spade herself would approve.
You see this? This is the exact outfit we'll find in My Little Pony the game.
But I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking it off. What?
Fun fact, this scene was originally written to take place in Rarity's boutique near the clothes she wants him to try on, where it made sense for Rarity to suddenly ask Spike to remove his clothing without context.
I am super busy all day giving tours of the school.
Thank you for uprooting Pinkie Pie's job.
I thought I was giving tours today.
Spike lies because he's required to be obtusely unlikable and needlessly deceptive at least once per Spike episode.
Why are y'all doing Spike the Dragon this dirty?
This sign, carelessly littered into the pond, now joins the EEA rulebook and whatever other trash gets tossed by the student.
This is an EPA violation.
Do all the dragons at this school suffer from scale issues?
While technically grammatically correct, using the word all is still an odd choice to refer to just 2 dragons. This unicorn levitated an entire wheeled cart all the way up the stairs instead of just using a box. Although the real sin may be the fact that the stairs aren't visible, apparently. These brooms spontaneously combust despite the flames shooting in the opposite direction.
I think we saw a little bit of that transition. Let me run that back. So when the fire hits, and as we go forward, we saw that transition.
in the opposite direction. It doesn't even ignite the thing designed to catch fire. This scene with
I did not see that. That was a candle? Bro, you literally almost burned down the entire school.
Smolder is a nice moment. It's also a prolonged moment where a passerby might ask what you're watching and not believe you when you answer My Little Pony.
We're witnessing two dragons talking to each other about draconic puberty. And this is My Little Pony?
I love my brother and all.
Smolder has a brother? What an interesting concept. That will surely prove to be a welcome topic in a future episode.
Smolder?
That mold stench is a magnet for predators.
Oh yeah, what kind of predators would a dragon have? A giant armored scaly reptile known for literally anything in the book.
Where's that Brussels sprouts covered in cotton candy smell coming from?
Maybe it's every teenager's pits in the world.
Because it is really interesting.
I gotta check you out, Pinkie Pie.
No, Pinkie Pie being canonically classified as an apex predator was not on the Season 8 bingo.
The pinkiest pie. Why are we giving scientific names to ponies?
Zecora's ear cotton disappears, then reappears. Zecora rushes to move Spike further from the fire pit instead of just spinning him around. Spike's hand detaches from his wrist. Twice.
That's gotta be mutilation.
Spike is so concerned about Rarity knowing he's here, he uses the magic of plot convenience to make her too deaf to hear him shouting about that concern.
Embarrassing! I'm talking even louder than I thought, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And it's not inconvenient because apparently Celestia and Fluttershy can handle a phoenix without any ale, but you can't.
I have volume concerns today by the scores.
If Zecora didn't know any better, she might interpret this strange coincidence as Rarity also having trouble with puberty. Out of nowhere, Rarity mentions her project involving phoenix feathers for no reason other than to move the episode along in a timely manner. Also, this random and sudden lore about phoenix feathers causing deafness.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly the point. Fluttershy didn't get deafness. Princess Celestia didn't get deafness.
This is not only contradicted by previous episodes, but it's also contradicted earlier in this very episode when Spike buries his entire head into them.
I forgot about that. Phoenixes can love?
Or maybe Celestia was just Zecora's biggest customer for all these years. Spike narrowly dodges Rarity's cone of vision in an impressive frame-perfect maneuver. What?
That's fun.
Why is Spike hiding under this if the rock is drawn to his smell anyway?
Isn't that counterintuitive? Like, you know, a giant bird like that can just pick the mask up.
Spike very specifically left the safety of Zecora's house just to hang out in the open for no reason.
Everything stupid happens to move the plot forward.
I'm hiding from that!
You're basically not hiding. It has already found you. Birds big as this should be illegal.
Wait, what? Was this meant to be a comedy beat?
That bird. That sounds eerily similar to a real bird. I need that red-tailed hawk to file copyright infringement disputes right away.
It's just been hovering here, politely waiting for their conversation to finish. One moment the rock is right on top of them, the next it's not even close.
Those were miles away.
Why are they both running around out in the open now?
This is exactly the worst thing you can do. Like, get to shelter.
We've seen characters evade monsters in the woods before. Zecora's hut, and therefore the dense forest, was close enough for Zecora to be mid-rhyme a moment ago. Yet they choose to run through this clearing because it's
fun or something.
Bird watchers.
This is the moment the episode officially becomes a Spike episode. Instead of dumb, convoluted things happening to Spike, he starts making dumb, convoluted choices instead. Like climbing up a tree to escape a bird.
Birds perch on trees for a fucking living.
In the span of about a minute, all three of these characters, Zecora, Spike, and the Rock itself, lost all motivation for survival.
The Rock? Why are we...
The Rock decides to stop chasing Spike to let Rarity chat for a while.
What a nice little birdie.
How very polite. Also, sudden inconvenient Rarity is utterly oblivious. Make that 4 characters who got hit in the head with the stupid stick. Oh look, The Rock even decided to let Zecora go.
Where is Zecora? Is that Zecora right there? Never mind.
Until she magically appears in its claw again later, that is.
Run that back. What you were doing to Spike was a major violation of TV show code. Like, what is this? Spike just looking like, what?
Claw again later, that is.
Does this say 2 drops once a day or 1 drop twice a day?
It says absolutely nothing.
Zecora was forced by the Equestrian Food and Drug Administration to label her sketchy supplements after the last easily preventable mix-up. She must be a fan of malicious compliance to have made it so unreadable that its lack of clarity is the only reason Rarity gets involved here at all. The day Zecora chooses to label her potions correctly is the day ponies will never face a conflict again.
This conflict is random.
Rarity's deafness is a bit forced and a bit out of nowhere, but at least it was set up earlier. What's not set up at all is her utter cluelessness.
I'm pretty sure you can hear that giant thing's wing beats from miles.
Of course, if she was a capable main character in this episode, she might outshine Spike, and we can't have that in a Spike episode.
This is why she's last place in my ranking of main characters.
This potion for Spike is completely different from the one she
Equestrians, y'all need to figure out your shit.
actually got at Zecora's. Who knows what mix-up the Rock just rescued them from? Maybe this magnificent creature is the true hero here.
I mean, is that a smile? Are you enjoying this?
Suddenly, Twilight emerges from the brush. That's the sin, and it's also verbatim what the script says. Did this episode completely give up or what? The Rock suddenly appears out of nowhere. Rarity suddenly appears out of nowhere. And now Twilight appears out of nowhere too?
What appears out of nowhere?
Who's next? Is there a whole line of ponies waiting to visit this random clearing in the forest?
That is overpowered. You cannot be doing...
As an actor, your worst nightmare is a line with the descriptor of Doppler effect as she soars by.
Twilight! That is not what you were supposed to say. You were not supposed to be going, ah! You were supposed to be going, Twilight, save me, please!
Audio engineers? Sure, no problem. But voice actors? This
I can't with that pulsing claw.
is when you demand a raise.
Fledglings.
If you look closely, you'll notice that Spike has wings. Twilight endangers her friends to prolong this battle long enough for Spike to sprout wings and learn how to fly.
This is a Migratory Bird Treaty Act violation.
That's the only explanation for her not subduing the Rock right away. The slander against Bookhorse doesn't end there, though. She's an even slower flyer and less capable fighter than Spike now. And he just got wings less than a minute ago. She had to train with Dash for a whole season, giving characters a chance to shine, literally in this case, only by tearing down other established characters is truly one of the worst sins in all of fiction. Spike saves the day by doing the exact same thing he did earlier, but on purpose this time. The Rock saves Rarity and Zecora by lowering them beneath Spike's reckless flame attack.
This is reckless endangerment.
Proving once again that it is the true hero of this episode. This is in addition to not attacking ponies when it had a clear ability to, saving Spike from whatever unknown potion Rarity was going to poison him with, and it could have easily come back for revenge after being burned, but it chose to fly away peacefully.
Was it really hungry? Or did it just decide to hunt Spike and ponies for the shits and giggles and the driving of the plot? Also, Twilight, what you did there was an MBTA violation, and that is punishable by major fines and about 2 to 5 years in jail.
The Rock is truly the best character, and it didn't even have to say a word of exposition.
Because it's a bird? Okay, why wasn't Officer Park Ranger Fluttershy here? We could have resolved this problem in 16 seconds.
You know what? Twilight gets another sin for being oblivious and pointless. Such slander by this episode against the main character of the entire show should not be tolerated.
You don't need to ride Twilight anymore. You've got wings.
Twilight's whole existence in this episode be like,
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bolts now. Was that Rarity?
Questions, questions, questions.
What are you talking about? I don't need to carry you anymore. Do I? You have wings. I simply can't think.
Thinking in a Spike episode.
What are you doing here?
Rarity, you have to get out of here. There's a giant rock trying to eat me.
Okay, Rock. How do I know you're really a rock?
It's just rock without the K. See how beautiful this is? 41, 6F, 63, 74, 6F, 72, 20, 53, 74, 72, 61, 6E, 67, 65. The Great Meme Reset. You can just stop now. If we've learned anything, puberty can get you abducted and eaten by birds. Spoiler alert, this is humor, and this is not meant to be a real lesson. This is meant to be a real lesson. Twilight pumps out more questions than future. What a way to start off the year. Apparently puberty only lasts a day. So, yeah, I'm gonna have reaction videos outside of My Little Pony Monday. You don't know what a new year can do to you. May or may not have new accounts in 2027 where I talk about things that are not strictly Wings of Fire, My Little Pony, equestrianism, wildlife theory, anthropy, falconry, and aviation. We are all Dark Knight Dragons here. Love y'all, and peace. Have a happy new year.
Ride the wind, ride the snow, where